Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the best and worst Lush bath bombs. So maybe for the past 2 months now, I've been using bath bombs from Lush. I've been testing them out, seeing how I like them. And yeah, this is going to be a part 1 and a part 2 because there is a lot and I don't want to have to make like a 30-minute video. So yeah, stay tuned for part 2. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe so you're not going to miss out on part 2. So let's get into the video. I just want to say I am wearing a shirt. It's a tube top, so it doesn't have sleeves, but I'm not naked. I do have clothes on. But yeah, let's get into the video. So the first bath bomb that I did try was Intergalactic. I think it's Intergalactic, or maybe it's Intergalactica, but I think it's Intergalactic. And that one I really did like. I definitely would repurchase it, and I would give it like a 9.5 out of 10. It smells really, really good. The pink and the yellow colors that you do see on the bath bomb eventually evaporate, and the water just turns like a very, very deep, dark blue. And it's very, very sparkly. The sparkles do not stick to your skin, which I personally liked. I did not want to be left covered in sparkles, but they did leave a mess in the bathtub. It wasn't too crazy, like it was really easy to clean up. That is what knocked off 0.5 points though, because like it left a mess. And it honestly looks like a midnight sky. Like when you're just looking at it, it looks exactly like a midnight sky. It's so, so pretty. And of course, I'm going to put up pictures and videos for everything. Yeah, let's go talk about the next bath bomb. The next one I'm going to talk about is Magma. And I would not repurchase this one. And I did give it a 7 out of 10. And I don't believe this is a like all year round bath bomb. When I did search it up, it said it's a seasonal one because I can't find it on the website anymore. But this one I did give a 7 out of 10, and the reasoning for that is it had a very orange color. It was such a gorgeous orange color. I loved it. It literally looked like you are taking a bath in orange soda. It was so gorgeous. When it was dissolving in the bath, if you picked it up and you touched it, it was extremely cold to the like your hands, which was weird to me because none of the other ones do that, but it was pretty cool. It left a very gritty feeling in the tub. So when I was sitting in the tub, I could feel underneath me, like it felt like I was in sand or something, which I really, really didn't like. That really did bother me a lot, which is where the 3 points got taken out from, because that to me was like a very uncomfortable and I was not feeling it. But it was relaxing though, but I just could not get past the gritty feeling that I was feeling underneath me. Next one was such a flop. I do not recommend this one for anybody, and it was Butterball. I gave this a 1 out of 10. And it literally is so bad. Like, you should save your money. Do not buy this. Like, it was like the worst bath bomb I have ever tried from them. It had a really nice scent to it, but the scent disappeared after 10 minutes. There was no scent to it anymore. So that is where the 1 point came from, was that it did have a nice scent to it, but then again, it disappeared after 10 minutes. So there's like, basically there was no scent to it. It does not change the appearance of the water. It leaves the water looking the exact same. It's not cool. It doesn't have anything special to it. The water stayed the same. If anything, it did maybe have like a darker clear to it, maybe like a hint of like a very light subtle gray to it, if anything, but it really was not special like at all. Oh, And this is the worst part about it. It leaves your skin feeling so disgusting. Like literally when you get out and when you're sitting in there, you literally feel like you're soaking in butter and oil, and it left me feeling so greasy. I hate to feel greasy. Leave me moisturized, but do not leave me greasy. And it left me greasy. It was so fucking, excuse my language, but it was so disgusting. I could not deal with it. And to try to move around in the tub was so hard. I was slipping and sliding everywhere because the bathtub was so freaking greasy. But to my surprise, when you drained the water out, it did not leave the bath greasy at all, which that was so shocking to me. But yeah, that one is such a flop. Save your money. Do not buy it. Another flop was Gold Rush. This one I did give a 5 out of 10. And the whole reasoning behind that is this. It had a very, very nice scent to it. The videos and pictures do not capture how sparkly it truly was. It did come broken, mine. The gold part is the sparkles, and it came half broken, and I'm actually really, really glad that it did come broken, because had it not came broken, it would have been 10 times more sparkly. And how sparkly this bath bomb was so disgusting, the amount of sparkles. It was very relaxing though to be sitting in it, and the bath bomb, when you're looking at it before you do put it into the water, it's a very baby blue color, which did leave me to believe that the water was gonna be like a very nice pretty blue, and it ended up being a very dark shade of blue, which that was really surprising to me. It was very sparkly, as I said, so gross how much sparkles there were. I would never rebuy this due to the fact of how many sparkles there were. It got all stuck on my body. My hair was covered in sparkles to the point where when I laid in bed, the bed was covered in sparkles. And the mess this leaves in the tub is so beyond disgusting. I'm literally going to insert pictures of it. It was like disgusting, the mess it left in the tub of how much sparkles there was in it. So yeah, I would give it a 5 out of 10 because the only problem I did have with this was the sparkles, but it was like a major issue for me how many there were and how much it stuck to the skin, to your clothes, to everything, and the mess it did leave in the bath was like a no. So two bath bombs actually I did forget to film, because when I used them, I hadn't gotten the idea yet to film this video. It was after I used the second one that I was like, oh, you know what, I should test these out and like upload it to YouTube so I can give my opinion on them and help people save their monies, or if they're not sure what to buy, I can help out. So it was Avo Bath and Big Blue. And Avo Bath I definitely do give a 10 out of 10. It is nothing really special. It just leaves the watercolor does match the shade of the bath bomb, which I will put a picture up of the bath bomb. So that matches. The color is so gorgeous. I was obsessed with the color. It was so relaxing. By far the most relaxing bath bomb I have used. And when I got out, it had left my skin moisturized for 3 days. I did not have to add any moisturizer to my body. My skin was so soft. I've never actually felt my skin that soft, so I highly do recommend the Avo Bath. I would say that is one of my favorite. And Big Blue, I did give a 7 out of 10, and I would not repurchase this. The only reason I wouldn't repurchase it is because in the inside it has seaweed in it, and it's very unpleasant to be looking at in the water. And it does, like, it can clog your drain, and it's like it squishes, and it's like kind of makes a mess, and it's just not pleasing to look at. But everything else was gorgeous. The bath color was so beautiful. So the seaweed did ruin it for me and make me take away 3 points for it, but other than that, it's really pretty. I would say to buy it and just try it, but I would say it's not something I would buy ever again. It was nice to try because it was beautiful, but the sparkles was just too, not the sparkles, the seaweed was just too much and not really nice to be looking at. The next one that I used, which is another favorite of mine, was Peachy. This is a 9.5 out of 10 for me. I would recommend this. I would buy this again. It was so freaking gorgeous. I was so obsessed with it. It's such a nice peach scent. Like, when you think of scent, like a peach scent, this bath bomb truly does represent the smell of a peach. It had such a pretty peach color. Like, it was gorgeous. It like was, you think of peach, that was peach. Like, it was so gorgeous. The color was insane. The pictures do not capture the true beauty of the color, so it does look a little more faint when in reality it was such a gorgeous peach color. It had the right amount of sparkles. It did not have too many as Gold Rush had. It didn't leave any mess in the tub. It did not stick to your skin. It feels so good on the skin and hydrating while I was in the water, but when I got out of the water, my skin did feel pretty dry, which is why I knocked off 0.5 points. But other than that, I could sit in it for hours. I loved it. It was so gorgeous. It had the right amount of everything, the right feel, the right color. It was really gorgeous. I really highly do recommend it. And the next one I did give a 10 out of 10 is Floating Flower, and I would repurchase this one in a heartbeat. It had such a good scent to it, and it gave off a very minty, chocolatey bubblegum scent when you smelt it. That's the sense that I did pick up from it. It felt so good on the skin. The color was so gorgeous. It was like my favorite shade of blue. It had a really milky looking touch to it. It was really beautiful. It really did look like a clear blue sky, and as it first is evaporating, there is like white foam and bubbles in the bath, which did make it look like clouds in the sky, and it was so gorgeous. It was so relaxing, honestly, but the flower that does come with it, I was not a big fan of it. It doesn't float. Like, it eventually sinks. It breaks up into pieces, but that was not a big deal for me. It didn't ruin the bath bomb for me at all, actually. I just kind of picked it up and took it out after it started sinking and ripping apart, so that's it. It is really beautiful. I really highly do recommend Floating Flower. Okay, that was it for today's video. Like I said, there is going to be a part 2 where I'm going to be talking about the rest of the bath bombs I did try. There definitely is a lot of hits and there is a lot of misses. So please don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on that video or any of my future videos. So yeah, I'm hoping to have that video up hopefully in the next 2 weeks. I do still have to try out some of the bath bombs. So yes, but anyways, I really hope that you guys liked today's video, and as always, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll be back with another video.